Welcome, Sagittarius, to your love reading for October of 2018. So we're going to look into what's potentially happening with you for the month and what you might need to do. Advice. All right. So let's see. For Sagittarius, and love October 2018. So neutral energy. Well, let's see. The person energy coming towards you. Your response. Nice outcome. Okay. Sagittarius, and love. October 2018. Okay. So we do have here, both of you are resisting change. All right. There's a bit of stubbornness or just being frustrated and not really wanting to connect with somebody, either because you're not really into it, because you feel there's too much friction. Sometimes it's resentment from what someone has done to you or how they may not be opening up. So there's an energy of you shutting someone down. They might be doing the same thing with you. All right. The person that might want to come towards you, you might be a new love interest for them, right? But you are either not ready or the other person is not ready. So there's like a new energy that's coming in. Now, for some of you, you might be in a love relationship or marriage and you're not wanting to connect with that particular connection right now, and you have a new attraction or somebody that you would like to get closer to, but there's an obstacle there because you have not tied or closed off an unfinished business, I feel, for some. So there is a new connection for someone that's they feel this for you, but they might not really be taking the action. They feel it, they might be thinking about it, but they're not really coming towards you in some way. They might be around you, at times, but there's a resistance there. So you do have a choice, all right, with you and someone else out. Usually this is someone where you are in a love relationship, you're around somebody, they might be in your vicinity, but sometimes this is trying to figure out whether or not this is something that can last a long time, or if there's just like a fling, a one night thing, or a few months, or how long it might be before you detach from that connection. So you might be kind of pondering things, right? Your advice now, this is the energy of financial issues that some of you might have, and if you're not ready, the other person might not be. Trying to weigh the pros and cons of jumping into a relationship if you know that it's not the best time or it's not ideal for you right now. So some of you are needing to focus on career and find something that you really like to do, and maybe you're looking for a partner that might be motivated. Your partner might be looking for you to stay motivated as well. So that might be an issue. So keep that in mind over the course of the month. And then the outcome is usually having to again think about what you really want and try to stick true to your decision. Even if you feel, some of you might even feel like the person that you're with, they got passion for another person at times, and you feel this, but you might not really say it at times, and you're trying to make a great escape. Some of you might be thinking that if you're not the only one that they're focused on. So some of you are just trying to be independent this month and focus more on maybe self-love, self-care, and doing different things. So let's clarify the clarify the Four of Cups for Sagittarius. October 2018. So this could be you, or this could be another person, an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, but it's where you're frustrated by not getting something that you want. Now, sometimes this is the energy of kind of dibbling and dabbling where you are, and then a arrangement that you want to be closer to, and you're not really sure. So emotionally, even physically, wanting to connect with somebody, and you might not like with what you may have right now, or just the aggression of trying to turn things around. So I feel like some of you might be frustrated. Male or female, the Queen of Wands in reverse. Now, that could be another person that affects you. You have 3 people that are showing up here. Let's see. Clarify the Ace of Wands for Sagittarius. So that person, it seems like whoever you might be dealing with, they probably want to give to you. They probably want to treat you and kind of, keep you around. But some of you might not want it. You might not accept that in some way. So it's almost like maybe an apology that might come through, or someone is saying, come here or come stay with me. And some of you are just not wanting to make a change or wanting to connect with that person. Even though you might not be happy where you are, you're still not wanting to, connect with somebody maybe on an intimate level completely right now. And even if you do, it's like you're in and out. You're not really sure. So I feel like some of you might be frustrated with someone. All right. Let's see another obstacle for Sagittarius for October 2018. So we have a Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus, and I feel like this is again maybe somebody that does affect you, but sometimes someone offering you to stay because of money, not because of money, but because it's there where they can offer it, or someone, whether it's sex for money, a place to stay, sometimes just financial issues if you have that concern. Some of you might be dealing with that, or it could be a boss or manager, somebody that you might be into that could be trying to make a choice as well. They might be into you and into someone that they might be with. So just keep that in mind. I feel like you're coming out in reverse. I feel like that might be your energy, and then you have another earth sign that's coming out in reverse. But if you feel like you're being treated, or not being treated fairly, or disrespected in some way, I feel like that's something where you give off the Queen of Swords energy, and make sure that you do address things, and you don't connect with somebody if you feel like things are not fair or balanced. So just keep that in mind. All right, so we're going to do one card from the Romance Angels for October 2018. Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy, and that's where some of you, again, you might be with somebody that you don't really want to be with, or you feel like it's run its course, but you still try to work things out. But there does come a time where things need to end, and you need to be honest about when that time is right for you. So that's the Queen of Swords, cutting out. And it might be a new love, a new person that might be trying to get closer to you, or you're trying to get closer to somebody else. So that seems like the situation that's happening for sure. All right. So Venus is in retrograde for the majority of the month, or most of the month, after the 5th. So I feel like a lot of you might, reflect on these things and figure out whether or not you want to continue with a person that you might be trying to release, or go to someone new and be open to that once you take care of unfinished business. So that's going to be a reading. Lots of love to you, lots of light, tons of feeling vibes. I wish you the best, and you can always go to the website psychicloveheals.com to schedule something for you. Have a good one.